So the Trandoshans are going to get to go first. And they all act independently because they're rivals. So, let's see. It's 2 0. They're still a bit off, though. The Trandoshans are actually having to make their way through the base. One of them manages to hit.
Who are they attacking?
They are attacking Marcello.
Okay, let me... What did I put my +1 to a characteristic in? I guess nothing? I guess I could put it in cunning? No, willpower. Because willpower is for what you use for strain, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'll bump my strain up by 1 to 20.
So what do we got going on?
Making sure that parry.
I don't think parry can stop guns. Okay, it remembers that I had that open.
Alright, it's that, so they hit me.
Yes.
Alright, I have a soak of 7 and personal shielding against energy weapons for 3.
Okay, so you got 3.
Yeah, that's for the defense.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 total damage.
Hold on. 3 that you defend from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then soak of 7.
So 8, 9, 10 that you can defend from. Let's see. So they did. Oh yeah, they got a triumph. So that's a. I count that as a triple. And then we said 10. So that only does 17.
17 damage.
Mm-hmm. They managed to hit a really good spot, essentially. And seeing you weaken, they're going to target somebody else. Well, the next guy completely misses. So, following that, 6 of them completely miss everybody. This guy misses, and what does he do? He actually doesn't get a turn on his next one. So, and then 9 misses. 10 barely hits. And he'll skip a turn as well next time. And that was aiming for Matt. Matt, what's your soak and defense?
4 soak, nothing more.
You only take 6.
Oh boy, that's over half my health.
So let's see. That was 10. 11 misses. And 12 misses, even though he got a triumph. I guess with his triumph, he'll make it to where one of his friends can actually get their turn back next round.
Alright. You know what?
And it's now Marcello's turn.
Alright. You know what?
So he's probably enraged.
And then the sub-arms. So the first time you guys see his sub-arms come out, he's just going to take the cloak all the way off.
Oh, he's taking the lightsabers out?
Yeah. It seems that you have miscalculated, my friends.
All right. So what's his?
For the lightsaber here, it's bronze. So so 2 lightsabers. There's that 4 yellow and 2 green each.
All right. So you just run through up to where the Trandoshans are because you got to run towards them, and then you just start hacking at them.
And then for the vibra blades, that's melee,
Melee.
which is gonna be E5 yellow
All right.
and 1 green.
For which one?
For the 2 vibra blades.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
there are
Well,
2 lightsabers and 2 vibra blades.
all right. So let's see. Well, you got what's the?
The crit for the lightsabers is 2, and
All right. Well, you critted.
the crit for the plasma blades. And with my crit, I'm going to cut off all of their arms.
Oh, okay. Well, I would use the Triumph for that.
I'll use the time to slice off all their arms.
So now all 12 of them have no arms. I mean, at this point. And then 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage to the main one that you were targeting for that first one.
Mm-hmm.
And that does a... That one's almost dead. And then you get another strike. Because that was just your first strike. You got two crits.
Alright. I'll use that to one to chop off one of his legs and the other to slice his face open.
I'm just gonna claim it as dead on that one.
Like
Alright. So that's one dead.
and also they have vicious apparently.
Hmm?
The lightsabers.
Oh yeah.
And now the vibra swords it's 5
Alright,
yellow
well
and a green.
5 yellow. Well, that would have been great if that was what you got. You still got you got better.
Alright.
Okay, so you got the Triumph.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you gonna do with the Triumph?
The Triumph, I'm going to take my foot claws and just grab someone in the face with them and bring him down, stomp his head in.
Okay, so that's gonna make it to where it's gonna take him a turn to try to get out of that.
Yeah, and then
So that's 2 that won't get a turn next round again. And then you've got, is that a 2 crit? In order crit?
for the vibra swords.
Yeah. Or is it 3?
Vibra swords, it's 2.
Okay, so you got 2 different crits that you can use.
Alright, I'll use one to run one guy and pin his leg to the ground.
Okay, so that's 3 who's gonna take a turn to try to get out of things.
Alright, and then I'll let go of the vibra sword and use my other crit to bring down the big plasma blade down, bring it out. So not to.
Oh, you didn't even use your 4th vibro sword yet.
Yeah, So what's happened so far is I came in with my left subarm and cut off all their arms and
Also killed a guy with
killed a guy, and then my other lightsaber.
You finished off. Well, actually, no. You started to kill the guy. The other one, you finished the guy.
Yeah, and then I cut his leg off and cut his face open with it, and then with this one I cut someone and I used my crit to
Pin a guy with your foot and pin a guy with a sword.
Yeah, and then I pinned a guy with the sword, and now I'm using my other crit to.
Yeah, because you don't even have to toss a sword because you pinned a guy with it.
Yeah, to grab my big sword, and then with my other attack, I'm going to.
Well,
we'll see what's going to happen with the last attack.
I would say use the big sword since that's technically with the same arm. So what's the big sword's damage?
It's the normal big sword does 6 plus brawn plus 2, so that's 6 plus my what's the brawn? So 5 plus 2, so at base 11.
12,
And it's
13,
crit
14,
at
15,
3.
16. Well, we can't. I mean,
yeah.
we're using whatever's left.
Yeah.
So you would have 16 damage that you get to use.
Alright, so just bring it down on
Whoever.
whoever.
That guy still survives with 4.
And then my last.
And then you got your last turn. Let's see what you get. Another triumph.
Alright, so I'll use that to skewer a couple of the Rodians against the wall, I guess.
Okay, so that leaves.
You know, this kind of reminds me of that one time Grievous dropped in on those Jedi Masters.
Yeah. All right, so you've got, and then you've got 2. Wait, you tossed your weapon?
Yeah, I have the big sword now. It technically
Okay.
takes 2 hands to wield.
Okay, so you've got 2. You got 2 crits. Well, what's the big sword crit again?
3.
Oh, so you got 1 crit.
Alright, so it's like swinging, and I'm gonna use the crit to, I don't know, cleave. So slash across.
Okay, so that's another guy down.
Yeah.
Who were you cleaving? I guess a Trandoshan.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's who you're closest to. You'd have to run back to get the Rodians. And then you got 1, 2, 3, plus the 10.
It was
11.
11.
So it's 14. So okay, so 9. That kills the guy that you damaged last time.
So yeah,
There's now 9 Trandoshans.
Yeah, wish I'd all been disarmed.
Yeah, literally.
Though there's still the Rodians to deal with.
Yeah.
Though.
It is Matt's turn.
Wait, there are still people left?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm only clearing half of the room. I can't take the whole room by myself. I'm not that fast. There's still a whole bunch of Trandoshans on the other side. Not Trandoshans, Rodians.
Yeah, the Rodians.
Alright, quick draw blaster, and I am opening fire.
Alright. Give me your...
Range
suggest
light,
you find
3 yellow,
cover.
2 green.
What's that, Keontae?
I suggest you find cover.
Oh yeah, I'll find cover too, but I'm still gonna fire. I'm
What's-
gonna fire while I do so.
What's the crit on it?
Crit of 3.
Alright, so you critted. What's the damage?
Damage is 7.
Okay, what do you want to do with your crit?
Hit another.
Add another what?
Can I get like a piercing so I hit a person behind them if possible?
Oh, you just want to kill someone with your crit?
Well, I was gonna say the bolt goes through the first person I hit and hits another person behind
Okay,
them.
yeah, yeah,
Or in
yeah.
a straight line.
Yeah, and whoever's, the person behind them actually takes the damage. Got it.
Well, yeah. Well, both take damage.
Well, one of them's dead.
Okay, yeah.
If it's gonna go straight through a guy, it's gonna... And then still hit another guy, it's gonna kill that first guy.
Yeah, okay.
So what's the damage again?
7.
Alright. So... Just enough to kill that guy, too.
And then I'm into cover.
Alright. So there's 2 Rodians left. And now it's the Trandoshan's turn. Well, actually, it's the guys that... It's the Celestin and your friend, the Rodian that's on your side's turn. Norda's turn.